so it's officially the very final day of the vegan challenge. A little bit hungover, we had a big crazy party last night. We were partying pretty late, so really hungry now. I didn't have any breakfast, so it will be breakfast. We're on the hunt for somewhere, we don't know where yet, but we'll find it soon, hopefully. So, interesting fact, this is the last vegan fact you'll have. So I found out today, is pretty interesting, is that 500,000, that's 500,000 animals are killed per hour in America. And also, like US statistics, like the average US citizen will eat 200 animals a day. They will eat 200 animals in a year. So it's quite big numbers. Okay, found the place. Today we're going to be checking out Vegan Sushi. So let's go check it out. Okay, so yeah, just finished. It's good all round. I'll do a full review as always, you can find in the description of this video. I liked it, but Joanna didn't really like it because she's not really a big fan of fish, and it was wrapped in seaweed. And this was something that kind of surprised me, because a lot of vegans that I've spoke to this week, they all mention, they're all like, yeah, you know, we don't eat honey. Well, a lot of vegans don't. And I was quite surprised to find out that this uses seaweed. Now, seaweed is a vegetable, but you know, some of the arguments online are that, you know, the production and the sourcing of seaweed can damage the, you know, seabed floor when they like throw a big net and just drag all the seaweed in. But then the other side of this argument is, where do you draw the line? You know, forests are destroyed to plant banana trees. You know, the collection of sugar damages the environment. So, you know, where do you stop? So yeah, 7 days complete. I am actually filming this video 1 week after completing this 1 week vegan challenge, so I can give you an idea of how I felt 1 week being vegan, 1 week not being vegan. Okay, so let's first start talking about the food, because I'm sure that probably is the most important part of a vegan challenge. The items of food are a mixture of different things instead of just one. For example, in a meat menu, you will usually find steak with potatoes, chicken with, turkey with, beef with. Where on the vegan side or the vegetarian side, you don't really have, you know, that sort of option of saying, you know, a carrot with tomato with. Generally, they're a mixture of items that complement each other. The best way I kind of described it to somebody was like a cocktail. You wouldn't go to a bar and say, hi, can I have an orange juice, a vodka, and a splash of that and a splash of that? No, you would go and say, hi, can I have a sex on the beach? And they would know what, you know, the mixture and the flavour make that drink. It's the same with vegan food. It's a mixture. The different vegetables, the different spices, the different flavours complement each other to make a certain dish, and more imagination goes into that. In the vegan side of the menu, I feel they have to think more about the flavours, the textures, the consistency throughout that dish. We're on the meat side. Throw a big piece of meat in the middle and we can put whatever we want around the edge. Some potatoes, a small bit of salad, and you know, it lacks creativity. My strength did definitely not increase. I didn't really check my weight loss or anything like that because it was only 7 days. I'm sure there's not many diets apart from some crazy Hollywood diet that could make you lose any weight within 7 days. But I really did feel, after about 2-3 days, a real burst of energy. I felt a lot better in the morning, I slept a lot easier, I felt a lot more satisfied throughout the day, and it's definitely something, even now that I have gone back to eating meat, I will definitely incorporate more vegan options throughout my week, because the energy level that I felt has benefited me not only in my health, but in my work. I feel more productive. Now, if you have been following me through the week, you will see that this has been a very educational kind of week for me as well. And it's from an outside point of view. A lot of meat eaters and a lot of people outside of the vegetarian and vegan community, they think that, you know, veganism is only about caring about fluffy little animals and caring about animal welfare. That is a major part of being a vegan, but it's also caring about your environment and being more appreciative of that we only have limited resources, and damaging the seabed, for example, has massive impacts on the people in the future. So what did I not enjoy about this week being a vegan? Honestly, I did not miss meat. It wasn't something that I craved, but what I did miss were the kind of more luxury things like sweets and you know, chocolate. Now, there are vegan chocolate available, but you have to be prepared. And this is one thing that is difficult about being a vegan, is you have to be prepared. You have to, you know, buy your shopping in advance. You have to be prepared and ready for when you have that craving. Now, today, if I fancy just go and get some chocolate, some ice cream, something like that, I can go to any store within, you know, 500 meters. Now, if I want some, for example, some vegan ice cream, that could be a 1 hour journey for me to go to a city, find a store that sells that, come back, and by then it'll probably be melted anyway. Apart from the inconvenience, honestly, I absolutely enjoy doing it. I am going to continue eating meat, but I will 100% incorporate more vegan and vegetarian options into my diet. I enjoy the food. It actually, honestly, has so much variety and taste and so many new flavors that you might not have experienced. As a meat eater, you know, I always just automatically went to the same options in the menu. I always knew what I wanted before I walked into the restaurant. As I approached vegan menus, I didn't know what to expect. So it was exciting. It was, you know, it was empowering again. I felt like, you know, a child going to Disney World every time. It was always, what's around this corner? What's this going to be like? Does this match with this? It's really, really exciting, and I would really recommend you try it yourself. You don't have to do the whole week like I did, but just check out one of the restaurants that I went to this week. This is officially the end of the 7-day vegan challenge, filmed for WarsawLocal.com. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you join Warsaw Local on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, because in the next coming weeks we have some bigger and even more challenging challenges that I will be undertaking. So this is Rob signing out for Warsaw Local.